Hey guys, welcome back to another tutorial on modding. Working on this truck, and if you notice, the lights, I'll have to zoom in so you can see them. I was changing the chrome textures to more polished aluminum, but you notice these lights are just black. So we're going to give them textures. So once again, luckily these are broken down into individual parts. So we have like the cab clearance lenses, those we have. Where's the other one? Okay, that's with the chrome, but those are okay. Oh, damn. Okay, headlight lenses. But anyway, I've already gone in. I've gone over this before. I've already gone in and selected these objects. I've exported them with file to a folder, a Blender folder inside of this mods folder, so that it's a folder we can work from. And yeah, excuse me with I finally had I went and had my oral surgery, and they ended up having to pull both wisdom teeth, and it broke a tooth ahead of it, and so I lost another tooth. So I've got stitches in my mouth, and I'm on hydrocodone, so it doesn't really hurt right now, but it has hurt. So I'm kind of on a liquid diet today, and probably for a few days. So anyway, we've already exported those. So let me minimize this. I've got a Blender folder open, and I was just going to import them. So I went to, of course, File, Import, and then Wavefront Objects. So I want to go down here to this Blender folder, and this was that Oliver tractor I was working on. So if we go Oliver and then whip, and then this truck is a Kenworth W900 right here. It's Blender folder and its lights. Now the files that it brought in are probably not the right files, because it did, being they were all black, they are not going to have the right files associated with lenses. But I know there's files in there that could be used for texturing these lights. So what we're going to do is first off is we need to select just one of them. So then we can go in here and give it a material. Okay, and we'll just say lenses. Lenses 1. Okay, because we're probably going to have more than one. Well, maybe not. We might not. It's mostly lenses, so I think we're all right. And then the material, we want to open, and we want to go back to that Blender file that we were just in. Let's look here. I think that is just, yeah, those, there are lights on this, but they're not very big, so I don't think they're the lights we want to use. So we'll X that texture out, and we'll go back and give it go new, open again. If we go textures and bumper, chrome textures 2, keep it, no. Okay, so let's go back to the main folder and go to textures. So this is all the textures inside that mod. And so you have a lot of, you got wheel 3, white diffuse. There's a lot of these that can be gotten rid of because There's no reason to have duplicate Chrome, duplicate cube maps. They just take up file size. See, like these right here, 1 megabyte for that. This one's one. The kilobytes are smaller, but even though, I mean, those add up. Okay, 2 for this one body paint. I don't think this one's used. The one we're currently using is this one. So let's scroll down and find. I know there was one here that was lights. But it was like extra, something extra. Extras. Extra parts. There we go. So that had a lot of lights on it, and those are all the lights that we could be using. So let's go ahead and use that. And what we can do now is we can split the screen. We're going to go up here in the right corner where you get that little bullseye, and then you just click and drag. And then this is T for tools. Okay, and I also show another hotkey that's on your screen. Use N, and that'll give you information about this object. And you have location. That is your origin. That's the location of your origin. See, if I were to change that, see how it's moving it in the X is side to side, Y is forward to back, and Z is up and down. Now the orientation of your X, Y, and Z, your Y and Z are flipped in different positions in Blender to Giants Editor. So in Giants Editor, Y is up and down, and Z is forward back. But then we just put in 0, and it goes back to the 0 point. Okay. Now, before you export, or one thing before you go back to Giants Editor, is you can set rotation and scale, and it will change the Y and Z. But while you're working in Blender, it really doesn't matter. It's just beware that Y and Z are 2 different axes. I hope I'm saying that right. Y and Z are flipped in Giants Editor. Okay, that's the easiest way. We scroll down here, and you got different stuff. We can put on screencast keys, and so then now when I start display. So now when I click on the see, now you can see what buttons I've clicked. Okay, this is an add-on. You have to go out and download this and then add it to your Blender. Backface culling, I use this a lot when I'm doing texturing, because then I can tell which way the faces are pointing. So if you click that, if you're looking at the back side of an object, because if you go in here to this one, this little icon over here, the little triangle, or the flux capacitor is what I like to call it, you have an auto smooth and you have a double sided. Sometimes this double sided will be defaulted. You have to check that. I mean, auto smooth seems like it's always clicked, and you don't need it. And then double sided, it'll give you I forgot I'm not in Giants Editor. I was hitting or use Alt. It's Shift. See, even guys that you get experience and you still make mistakes. So anyway, what was I saying? Okay, double sided. You'll see both sides of the face, but then when you take it into Giants Editor, maybe one of the faces is flipped around and you won't see it. It'll just be a hole. It'll be a hole in the side of your mod. because the faces don't have to, you know, if you're a tire, you know, a tire does not need to be double-sided. The only faces you're concerned with a tire are on the outside so that you can see it. You don't need to be able to see the inside of the tire. Rims, you don't need to be able to see the inside of the rim, just as long as the exterior surface of the rim is visible. And I don't mean the exterior surface as you know, the outside and the inside of the tire. I'm talking the face of the tire, and then like on the inside where, because you know, one thing that's kind of annoying is if you scroll around a vehicle and you can see underneath the vehicle and you can look through the tire. That's not right. It should be solid on the underside of the vehicle, but if you were inside the tire, you should not see anything. If you were inside the tire, you shouldn't see anything. It should just be clear. But when you're on the outside, you should see tire, rim, and stuff like that. That's where it gets kind of, we'll go ahead and hit the old tab, and that brings up the difference between object and edit mode. See, that'll switch this here. So if I go tab, object, tab, edit. So this is going to be our UV map. So let me go ahead and do that. And being I opened up that image, right? I can just go here now, and I can pull it in. Now body paint we don't need, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that up just to look at it. That's going to show you. Those are the lights, and those aren't, to me those are just too, they're just not cutting it. I might actually have to go out and see if I can find this particular diffuse on a different mod and see if we can find a better crisper version, because that is kind of, it's kind of you know. So we can hit X and it'll remove it from the list. Oh, I thought it would. I guess not. Oh well. Go to extra parts. That's what we want. See, this one is a lot better version. Okay, so those are on that already. Look at that. So if we go select and hit assign, and then go down here to texture, and let's take the lights out of the room, and let's go down and look at it. Yeah, see, they're already textured. Huh. Wasn't that strange? Because in Giants Editor they weren't. Then we got some, I thought I brought those in. Oh well, we'll have to add those. So let's go to the side lights, and same thing there. Let's go to edit mode, and let's open up that extra parts. They are not there. Oh, hang on. Let's go ahead and give them that lenses material. Yeah. Extra parts. Well, that's odd that they don't even. Do we have? They might be just that small too. Or no. Okay. I'm just trying to figure out what was going on with them. So yeah, we got those. I don't know what. Well, that's odd that those were textured, but these are not. So so let's do a U unwrap. See, there's the difference between these have got a bunch of oh, what am I thinking? Sorry, the pills are kind of kicking in. So if we go in here and we go remove doubles, look at that, 12,730 vertices just from those side lights, those lights. That is a ton of vertices. So now let's go back over here and hit U and Smart UV Map, and we'll give it island margin of 0.03. There we go. Now it looks like a light. Okay, now we have to line them up. This one I think best resembles what we want to do, so what I'm going to do right now, see, these are your side views right here. This is your top view, side view, side view, side. So the side views can all probably be placed in this either charcoal or black, and then these top views will be placed right here. And how you place them, let me just quick do that. We'll just go over here and click on it, hit that, look at that, and then to test to see if you got it all, hit G, and then just move it around. If you don't like the position, hit right mouse. If you like the position, you hit left mouse. But we're going to rotate, and I'm typing in 90, and then that's what we want. So I'm going to left click on it, and then I'm going to G, move it over, and then I'm going to scale it up. And so I'm going to hit S. I don't know as if we want the, we probably just want the orange. So right there. And I just repeat that for all of those. Okay, I'm going to right click on it, hit L to select it all. I want it, yeah, whatever. And then I'm going to test to make sure I got it all. Okay, I'm going to hit R90, left click, G, move it over, scale it up, and so on. L, R, 90, G, and one thing it would probably be beneficial on how to do this, you know, because there's no right or wrong way to do it. There's more efficient ways to do it. So I'm thinking that if I hit L, oh wait, Shift, L, 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 and I go R90, it's going to move all of those, and they all moved. And then we're going to G, no, wait a minute, oh, R90, G, move it down, and then we're going to scale them all together. And then let's do that, where that one's centered, and then we'll come back and we'll just hit them individually. So L, G, so then they're all scaled. All I gotta do is move them over top of the light, right? Okay, that's all of the faces. So let's go ahead and let's get out of there. There we go. See, look at the pretty LED lights. Huh? So that takes care of the face, and then we still have all of those things right there. And you know what you can do is you can kind of what I just did there is you can either scale them all down to where they're super micro and just dump them in on top of this. And I mean, to it, scale and size really doesn't matter when you're just coloring it all to, you know, you're just making it all one color and you're just going to use the diffuse to do it. Or you can lump them all together. Let me just show you. So if we go in here and we just click somewhere on the diffuse, and we hit C, and we just want to select everything but those lens faces. Okay, and then we hit G to make sure we got them all. Yep. And we go out here somewhere so we can go scale it down. You know, and really the this mud flap actually would serve for that as well. We could do like that so that we can still have some idea of where it's at. Okay, there we go. So now everything's going to be this kind of charcoal gray. So back over here and see now the outside is a charcoal gray, like a rubber grommet. All right. Now we don't have a square headlight on here, so we might have to go and replace this little reflector with a square headlight. But there's some lights on the back of the sleeper. Huh? Maybe I didn't get them all. We have these lights here, and these can be used over top of the. So let's go ahead and go orange. Let's assign him a texture of lenses. And let's go ahead and extra parts. And evidently they've never been textured. But that was odd that these ones were. Huh. So, assign, I guess. Yeah. So again, we want to do remove doubles. Wow, 11,753. I hit Smart UV 3. There we go. It's like these got sides and faces. So we can do C, and we can just select all of the sides for now just to get them out of the way while we work on the see, that's where using G to see if you got them all. You're just making sure everything's moving that you want to move, and you just scroll, move it off, click at that, and then we go G, move them up here, put them in the middle. I think these are going to be orange lights, so L, just use the L and G. L, G. L and G. I'll just continue to do that. This one, and these are just going to be your sides, and it don't have to be perfect. I mean, we're just talking about texturing a clearance light. So. But they do look a lot better than just, you know, a solid color. You know, if you could actually lay a photograph, you know, on top of a light, I mean, it looks a lot more realistic. To me, anyway. I mean, some people might think that that's cheating, but this is a method that's been used for as long as I have been involved with modding. Is you use a photograph, an image, and you lay your object, your shape, you lay it in on top. So we're not doing any scaling. We're just moving. We're just moving them where we want them. There's another thing you can do. You do like this. Take all the ones that are upside down. You know, it's just different techniques. And then once we have them there, then we can go C. I'm going to select all the right side ones, and then we'll go C. We want to make sure we deselect it, because otherwise we'd drag both of them. And we'll just drag that up there and hit C, and then just tab out, and there's the lights. See? There you go. So then we got square headlights yet to go. So I got to go out and find a picture of a square headlight. So I'm going to end this video here for now. And I mean, hopefully you guys are getting the gist of how to texture objects in Blender. I mean, it took me a while to figure it out. I mean, it's not an overnight, oh, it's just so simple. Sometimes it can be difficult. So, I mean, don't knock yourself out if you don't get it right away. Just, you'll get it eventually, is what I'm saying. You know, it is kind of confusing, but it will come to you. Okay, so until the next episode, you guys keep on modding, keep on farming. Hope you enjoy the videos. Give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment. If you have a specific question, please ask away. For some reason, I haven't been getting my updates of when I get comments, so I continually go back and check on my comments on my videos to make sure I'm not missing one. But yeah, if you guys have a question, please leave it in the comments below, and I may not get to you right away, but I will get to you. All right? So have a good day, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.